Hey, once again, it's your boy Day for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map making stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents. It's gonna be a short stream today. Um yeah, I gotta get to working on my truck. Figured before I jump out there I'd toss the stream in here real quick. Alright. So, just working on the grass uh, for our forest ground. It's coming out okay. Slow though. Very slow. Just trying to make it look good. I could just scribble it in there, but precision. Yeah, we're going for precision. I posted some pictures there on the community tab on my channel of what it looked like done, like fully done. Appreciate that like, guys. You guys are awesome. Alright, so I got it done clean up to here. We just got this little piece right here to do. Then we got to go back on that. Only thing I got added so far is the tall grass, and then the mix right here we're adding to it. And we got to go back on it and then add everything else. Joel. Yeah, I was going to throw a stream in there last night, but I kind of faded out. I worked on my truck all day. And then, yeah, I was pooped. So we still got the thumbnail that I made for yesterday's stream. We're using it today. How about it? Yeah, I spent my birthday laying up underneath the truck. That was fun. Hey, but I finally got the engine up high enough so I could get the oil pan out. Thankfully, it took forever. Broke both of the motor mounts. So I had to pull the motor mounts out. That's what took forever, getting them out. Yeah. Yeah, we're only going to stream for a little bit here, and then I got to get back out there. Right? Thank you. Thank you. It's just another day. How about it? Then you get to realizing how old you are, and it sucks. Right? Thank you. Yeah, now, I just wish it wouldn't have broke the way it did. That way I could have took it and power washed it before I tore it apart, because the engine, you know, I work in a landfill. It's super duper muddy. There is so much mud. So now I gotta figure out how to get this new pan in there without filling it full of mud. See, and it used to leak oil like right in the front of the pan before, and there's like plastic right there. Um, it looks like somebody had put silicone around it, so I got to clean all that off. It'd be nice if I could just replace that piece of plastic too. That way I knew it wouldn't leak on me again. But I think I'd have to pull the whole, is it the camshaft or, I can't think of the name of it. Right? I think somebody was doing it for me though. Yeah, and I did just like I said I was going to do. Whenever I took a break from the truck, I just came in here because I'm in the family room right off from the garage. So pull my gloves off, throw a little bit of grass down, go back outside. We're back out to the truck rather. Oh, and I started messing around in Streamlabs there too, Jewel. I completely broke everything. I mean, I broke everything. But, uh, I don't know. I got it to where it's working again whenever I hit test. I don't know if it's actually working, but it's working whenever I hit test now, so. Yeah, I had it broke to where it wasn't even doing that. Because I went in and I completely just wiped everything out. Yeah, yeah, man. So, I don't know. It makes me just want to go in there. If it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to have to go in and really wipe everything. Like, wipe everything out. And do it all over again. Wipe everything off of Streamlabs, OBS. Or no, OBS Studios. And just start all over. I had to put all the widgets in there. See, I even reset how your chat's coming up on the screen. I even had that broke, Jewel. So I was hoping that would even work. Because I went in there, I'm telling you, I wiped everything out. Added new browser sources for it and everything. So that's working. Um, I just don't know if the alert box thing is going to work or not, though. That's the funny part. They all work the same. Like, it all works the same off the browser source. So why is all that working, but the alert box isn't? That don't make sense to me. I know it's pulling it from. I know it's pulling it from. Like it gets that information from YouTube, obviously. I know there's API tokens or something or another. Like it wasn't working at all. Then I pulled that API token and put it over in Studios, and then everything, the other stuff started working. Who knows? Yeah, did not get a graphics card for my birthday. I knew that wasn't happening. That would have been awesome, though. Yeah, see they use mushrooms in this game. The mushrooms are like in the fields as part of the weeds. I noticed. Um, I guess it's like a stage of weeds or something. Only mushrooms I seen though was the little dark ones. But I put mushrooms here in our forest, a little dab of them here and there. See, I went kind of heavy with the grass off of the water here, and then I lightened it up. It looks pretty good. Party good. Um, so I was really messing around here, guys. I tell you what I was doing. I was really trying to get this to work. Right here. This guy. I did everything under the sun trying to make it to where you can actually process this as a tree. I went in, I put the tree trunk shaders on it. I got rid of this part and just kept this part. And did it the same as the logs here. And it just won't work. Um, put the rigid body on it. What did I do here? Put the rigid body on it. Then we made it dynamic. Changed the collision to the tree collisions. I mean, I did everything. I went and changed the material on it and everything. Trying to get it. Trying to get it to where it would process as a log. So that way I could throw these down. Instead of having the full trees right there. That's what I wanted to do, was throw these down. I like the look of it too, because it actually looked like it would have been laying there in the water for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Got some moss on there, but I couldn't get it to work. I tried. Now you can take that texture and throw it on these logs, and it would actually work. But obviously these logs are a lot longer than that, and the texture just gets stretched. It don't look good at all. Yeah, yeah, I was in the XML, Joel. I changed the material of it there and everything. It just would not let you go up to it with the chainsaw and cut it. It wouldn't let you sell it. I'm telling you, I had it. First, I went off of these. I had the tree trunk mat and everything on there, and then I switched it to these guys here. I want to select that. Really? Oh, that's a paintable one. That's why. There. Um, yeah. And then I went to these and had it that change it to that. I just couldn't get it to work. No, I didn't. I did not, Joel. I really wasn't. It was in between working on my truck, so I wasn't in here like really, really trying, but I did try. Because I really would like to. If I had that, I would throw that down here instead of these. I mean, I might keep one or two of these, but um, I would have those down here on our little processing pad instead, because they look like they've been laying there for a long time. You know what I mean? I think that would look a lot better. I came in real heavy off of this water, but right here where I have the dead grass painted, I just went around that, left that exposed. Even though we still might be putting bald spots in this, if we put trees there, we're gonna put bald spots in it, and paint down the forest needles around the tree. I don't know if you've seen the pictures there in my community tab, Joel, but it came out looking real good. Real good. Because I went ahead and did up that full corner right there before I committed to doing all of this the way I'm doing it. Hey, thank you. I just added more pictures too right before the stream. I had just one there, and then right before the stream I went ahead and added the rest of the pictures to the community tab. I need to start using that tab a little more than I do. You gotta use the tools given to you. Yeah, roger that. Yeah, whenever I get some time, I do want to get that log to work. If I can get that to work, that'd be awesome. Like, I could just throw it around the map, but I don't want stuff just laying around the map if you actually can't process it and get it out of the road. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I can actually get that to work, man, that'll be awesome. Yeah, because the look of it, I like the look of it. It looks like it's been laying there and aging. Sweet. Alright, we got that section done. I ain't gonna tell you how long it took me to do the rest of it. Coming in here, just working on a little bit here and there. Yeah, it took a while to do it. Yeah, so the next step would be you switching account. Oh no. We're gonna shoot for all platforms on this one. Was it Jacob? Am I saying that right, brother? Okay, we're gonna shoot for all platforms on this. Ooh. Oh, and I came through and I did the grass on the road right here, just on the road. Alright, but our next step anyhow is yeah, welcome to the channel too, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, exactly, Joel. You know what? I have another map. You know how I made backups of it. I have another one sitting on my desktop unzipped. And whenever I go and do stuff like that, I use that as the practice one, Joel. That way I'm not messing nothing up in our map. So if I do go messing around with that, I'll do that in the practice map. So I don't mess up our map. Alright, so probably the next thing is just to, not that, is to toss a couple of those in. But I also put the cover foliage in here as well. There's little dabs of it here and there, like that. It's an awesome forest ground, man. It's great. Then obviously our sticks, and then I went and grabbed our actual logs right there that you can process and threw them all over the ground too. Came out pretty good. The visuals of it's awesome. And then now that our tree stumps, I know that our tree stumps, you can actually get rid of those. We can use those too. Might put one or two in there, and then if I have a tree that fell over, we'll put a stump right behind it. Alright, Jacob. I do. Alright. Yeah, what I was thinking about doing too, real quick. Um, I mean, I could always just tap on our trees and make them invisible. But I was going to come up here and get the ground painted for this real quick too, while we're at it, for this right here. I was going to go ahead and finish up that ground, but I want to get this. I want to get this side to the same point that we have that side. Again, we're not painting on the forest needles. The needles will be open. Yeah, where did we get this piece done here, guys? It's like, wow, man, it looks good. It really looks good. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put the trees in, but we'll just make them invisible until we get the rest of it done, because with the trees in there, it'll make it hard to work on this here. You know what I'm saying? So if we're sitting back here painting, then we'll have trees in our road. So we'll just make these trees invisible after we get them in there. We're gonna get them in there first, though. So I'll go ahead and do all this right here, and then get this whole forest ground complete, and get the trees in there, and then we'll make the trees invisible so we can work on the rest without the trees blocking our view. Yeah, right? Because I was going to wait on it, Joel. I was like, you know what? I could just make them invisible. Just make them invisible. That way they're there. Alright, like I said, right along the water right here, I'm going to make the grass real heavy on both sides. Even though we might take it out, because wherever I put them trees, we're going to put forest needles right around the trees. And we're not painting no grass on the forest needles. We might put a weed or two on them, but outside of that, we're not putting no grass on them. I still might, yeah, might add some of the medium grass in here. Not much though, just a little dab of it here and there. In the pictures on the community tab, I did not add medium grass to it. Hey, these pieces will go real quick. I like it. Alright, like I said, real heavy. And we'll probably paint over some of that with the mix there, but there we go. So we'll just scribble in some weird shapes here. Couple dabs, couple shapes. Couple scribbles. And that'd be it. And my daughter, she made me a cake, man. It was awesome. She had sprinkles all over that thing. It was funny. Kind of off topic. It's where I'm streaming from, brother. Angel, she was on it. She was excited. I got all these pop-ups popping up on my screen here. Oh yeah. You gonna come look at your cake? You gonna come look at your cake? You gonna come look at your cake? Yeah, I'm gonna come look at it. Give me a second. Oh, she was pumped. Hey, I kind of figured that. I kind of figured that because you was questioning whether it was from where you were watching. Yeah, that's where we're streaming from. I could leave that out. It gives you the option to put in where you're streaming from. Uh, Somebody said something. Oh, you might not want to put that there, but I don't know. If somebody wants to put in the effort to find me. But yeah, that's what I told them. There's a lot of places in Ohio. I mean, good luck. He said it, boy, boys. Alright. Yeah, once we get everything else in here, it's gonna look sweet. It looks real good. Alright, so we're gonna finish this up. Yeah, this two will be real easy. They're small. Boy, Robin, thank you, brother. Don't tell anybody, but it was actually yesterday. I had the stream set up for yesterday, and I was pooped from working on my truck, and I fell out. I was out. So I figured we'd just do the birthday stream today. How about it? I want to, but I ain't gonna stream too long. I gotta get back out there and get working on the truck. I just clicked where it says Ohio to make sure it doesn't show where you live. It takes you to YouTube videos of Ohio. That's good, at least it's not showing where you live. No. No. I could put more detail in there of where I live, because I could put, it lets you put anything. Like you could put Cleveland, Ohio, Cincinnati. It'll let you put all that in there. I'm the one that actually types in Ohio. Yeah, Bolt Robin. I'm a year and a day older today. You can't think about it. Yeah, once you start getting older. Because then it gets depressing. It's like, man. Oh yeah, without a doubt, Joel. Like I said, somebody said something to me about even having Ohio on there, but I mean, I could just not put nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I say, you know what? It's not like I'm putting a street address on there. They want to come find me. Hopefully it's not to rob me, because they ain't getting nothing. But yeah, there's a lot of places in Ohio. Right. Yeah, I'm not really into the building thing right now, just because I need a new graphics card, man. So I just haven't downloaded Blender back into my computer yet. Because it really doesn't like stuff. I really need a new graphics card. So hopefully when somebody does come find me in Ohio, that's what they're coming for, to bring me a new graphics card. But yeah, I do want to put it back in my computer, because I want to make a special store for this map. Then I want to have the 3D lettering on it, and have the map's name on there, the Dark Forest equipment and rentals, I want it to say, for the store. I don't want to use the base game store here. Have you seen the map yet, though? We got our huge waterfall here. This here, I just got a bunch of junk laying down here. It might not stay like that. And this is interactive. You come in here, we're gonna have collectibles in here. It's all lit up at night too with the little lanterns. You can barely even see them in here. I added more to this backside, Joel. And back in here, oh, it's sweet when you come in here at night in game. It's sweet. I need to add another lantern or two, like right in here though, but I think I got one up here. Yeah, these little guys here. It's awesome. It really is. Alright, then you come out the back side of the waterfall. And then down here, same thing. You can go behind this waterfall too. And this is the caves. I just moved them. which was a nightmare. We changed the water color. We're going to put the collectibles back in here. Oh, fishy. Oh, I did add the sound to this too. Yeah, you were in here. I did that on stream, didn't I? Yeah, I did. We got the sound of it going in the pipe now. Alright. Anyhow. Back to it. Scaring them dogs yet, Joel? Yeah, that would be cool though, Jacob. Yeah. What are you trying to say? You know me or what? Alright, so now we gotta come up with our mixed here. Yeah, I gotta get that truck done, man. See, it just sucks because I really could have used this vacation to get my stuff fixed here. My stream elements that aren't working. Could have worked on that stuff and could have got some more done here. But what time is it? 12. I don't know, guys. We might work on it here until 1. Then I gotta get out and start working on my truck. Yeah, I know, but I won't be on vacation anymore, though. That's the thing. I won't have that vacation time. Then I'll be working around. I'll be working around work. Yeah, like I said, we'll work here for what, another 40 minutes here, and then that'll be it. I gotta climb under the truck. I gotta get suited and booted. Climb under this truck. Oh, man. Yeah, right here where I put that tall grass real heavy, we gotta put some of this just to break that up a little bit. Call it our grass cocktail. Just a mixture. Yeah, man. I know this is boring, guys, but it's all part of the process. Wow, it came down a lot further than I thought it would. Alright, then we'll jump back to the top, work our way down again. Yeah, if you look at my channel there, go to About on my channel. You go to About and there's all my social media links right there. So I got a Facebook group, Reddit group. Actually, I have 2 Reddit groups. I've had it for a couple years now. I really ain't nobody following them. But I got the Reddit groups, Facebook, Twitter. I got a Twitch. All that good stuff's on there. Instagram. You know what, Joel? I actually had somebody buy my map yesterday. My map from FS19. Somebody bought it yesterday and was tickled pink. He was excited now. He said his boy seen it on YouTube. He's like, we gotta have that. Yeah, yeah, he donated for the map. Alright. Right here, just gonna break this tall grass up a little bit. Yeah, so that's the thing, like my truck, man, it's got so much mud under there. And I'm just worried about putting this new pan in there and all that mud falling down in it. Like, I really wish I was able to power wash it first. But unfortunately, when it breaks down and you gotta have it pulled back to the house, you can't do that. And I could have power washed it before I put it in the garage, but I had to get it in the garage when I did because I had somebody here helping me push it in there, so I couldn't say, hey, wait until I power wash it and then come back and help me push it in there. I couldn't do that. Uh, Triple D County TP. Sweet. Yeah, we got a lot of bare spots here, but we'll be filling those in. Not fully filling them in, but it'll all make sense once we're done here. And what is today? Thursday? Man, I wish the weeks would fly by like this any other time. Well, not really, but alright, brother. My Ohio brother. Yeah, man, if I can get a... I'm gonna try it. Because like I said, I want to make 3D lettering and that to do the store for this map. But, if I can get a new graphics card, man, I'll probably really get into doing that. Because I like making maps. It just takes forever. But then I could start making custom buildings and everything for my maps. Like, I still try to do that regardless, without Blender. Just by taking something off of here and adding it to that, and you know what I'm saying, trying to tweak something that already exists just so it is a little different from what I can do anyhow without having Blender. But yeah, so there's that. But I like making maps. I do want to make some excavators and stuff though, but the way I see it is you can have the coolest mod ever, but it's not really cool when you're driving around on a blank empty map. You gotta have a cool map, man, with high detail. I'm a visual player myself, so it's all gotta look good and realistic, like ish, kinda. I don't even know if I can call myself a player at this point because I'm always here and yeah, in the editor. Yeah, so if you like playing a game, don't start modding, okay? Because we'll never get to play the game again. Yeah, it's the tip of the day. Yeah, if you actually like playing the game, don't start modding. Tip of the day. Right. Yeah, man. I actually liked playing a game, but you know. Welcome, guys. If you're just joining, welcome, welcome. Awesome. Yeah, man. Awesome. Yeah, I've had the motor mounts off of my truck before too, and I did not have such a hard time getting them off then. Like I really could not get the motor mounts out of there, and I had the engine pulled up. Like it should have been easier this time, and it ended up being harder. Uh, yeah, so like I just replaced them not too long ago, and the passenger side one is always easier to get out than the driver side one, but I don't know, the passenger side one, it's starting to rip because they're made out of rubber. It was a poor design by GM for the motor mounts on that thing, but there's the driver side one, it's broke. It definitely needs replaced, but the passenger side one, it's starting to. So I seen that they were broke, so I went ahead and pulled them out. I actually had to get them out though to get the engine up high enough to get the oil pan out of there. If I'd have known that, I would have had that. done ahead of time. I just like when people ask, well, what's taking so long? There's always a problem. It sounds easy when you're not the one doing it. Alright, ladies and gents. This side here was kind of hard to do since it's so small. There we go, we got that done all the way around. Starting to come together. Yeah, Joe, I used to do that all the time too. Always came up here and unclicked my brush to be able to turn. Yeah, until I figured out that you can do that with your brush selected. Turn, move up and down, all that stuff. It's a little harder to move like this, but it can be done. See how I had it all smaller up here? I think that worked better. And then down here I started to do bigger patches. I don't know. I think it was actually better like this with the little small pieces. It took me longer to do this just by going around and just tapping. But you can actually see it better like this. Yeah, it's all just random small little bits, and then I started doing the patches here. Yeah, if I'm moving a lot, I like to take it off too, Jewel. Like especially if I'm going from here to like way over here or something, I'll take it off. But just to move around where I'm working, yeah, I just do it like this instead of unselecting it. And move around where you're working. But yeah, if I gotta jump clean over there, yeah, I'm gonna take it off. Alright. I really don't want to put too many of those, but we'll slap a couple of them here and there. And then we'll do the ground cover. We'll throw some sticks in that in there, and we'll be ready to go. Throw some trees down. I don't know. I guess the big patches is okay. I think I had it like this though when I took them pictures. It was just blotchy like that. Oops. Whoopsie. I just keep doing it. I'll move over a little bit, then I'll come to the top, and then I'll work myself down and move. That way I can keep track of where I'm at and what I've put where. Like I said, I might throw down a little bit of medium grass. Just a little bit. A couple patches here and there. Ooh, mama. Why is it throwing down 4 of them right there? Darn thing. I appreciate them likes, guys. I just now looked over and seen that you guys are on it. It definitely helps the channel. It keeps trying to throw down patches of 4. The 4-pack. Alright, my chat ain't working again. I gotta refresh it so I can see. I seen somebody said something, but it ain't showing up on my chat here. Alright. Wow, I missed a lot. I missed a couple of things anyway. Excavator mods are the best. Yeah, man. What do you do in real life? I dumped trucking today, so I'm watching YouTube. Yeah, man, while you're getting loaded and stuff, yeah, man, you got all kinds of time to watch YouTube. So if you want equipment ideas or something, let me know. I run heavy equipment in real life is what I do. I work at a landfill, so I run excavator, rock truck, bulldozer, trash compactor, roller, rubber tire backhoe, skid steer, you name it, I run it. Yeah, that's what I do in real life. When I need to record now, my videos never would upload, so I need to get a shorter one to get one uploaded. You should try. You should try Handbrake, Joel. I'm telling you, it doesn't mess with the quality of your video, but it cuts the size of the video in half. I'm telling you, that's what I used to use for. I actually think I have a video on it. I'll find it and send you the link, and you can watch it and see how to use it and see exactly how it cuts the size of the video down. It makes uploading videos like way quicker. You'll be surprised. But anyhow, as much as I appreciate the mods, you gotta take the time to enjoy the game too. Yeah, man. Have a good day, and hope truck work goes easier. Yeah, hopefully it does. Like I said, I'll probably only be on here for like 20 more minutes. Then I gotta go get after it. Yeah, see, like, whenever you're just editing a map to do, like, TP on it or something, it doesn't take nowhere near as long as trying to make a map, a full map. But, yeah, whenever you're taking a map that's already done and changing it and adding TP stuff to it, that goes so much quicker, so then you actually do have time to play. But whenever you're trying to make a map from scratch here, it takes a long time. Now if I was just making a logging map and threw some water in, scratched in some roads and threw down the trees and made it as plain Jane as possible, it wouldn't take nowhere near as long. But when you're adding crazy detail to it, man, it takes forever. Where am I at here? Tell you what, alright, so we're right there at that log. Dude, just the background took me forever. Just the background took forever. I added all the mountains in that, obviously. Then added all the trees and that to the background. And then because I put mountains in, I kept the original background. And then I put the hills and stuff in there. But I wanted to keep some of the roads. So the roads in that I had kept, obviously they were just going into the hillside, so I had to make that look. So I had to put tunnels and that in there, so you didn't have cars just driving into a hillside. We put tunnel in there for that, tunnel in there for that, put a tunnel in for the train, put a big tunnel in for the highway. And we made a hospital there. Put a tunnel in for that road. So it took me forever just doing the background on this map. There's 2 tunnels back here in the back. Can't really see after all the trees got put in, but there's one there. Then there's one in the hillside right there. So I had to make sense of all the roads that we were keeping. Then over here was just a big white spot on the ground, so I put moss planes down to cover that white spot up. That's where the whole rock formation there came from too. We got an old sawmill in the background, an old abandoned sawmill. Some trees fell on it. Yeah, you know how long it took to put all these trees in there? And there's a variety of trees in here too. It's not just one tree. There's dead pines, dead spruces. And we got the big tunnel here. All these bushes I put in there. Then the waterfall in the background. And next to the waterfall was another tunnel for this road. And I actually lit this tunnel up, so I put light coming down off of this thing, and it lights the front of the tunnel and the road right there. So at night, you can only come up to this point right here. But when you look back in there, that's all lit up. Yeah, man. A lot of work just in the background. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what sucks about the landfill, man. I hate when it rains. I really do. The truck drivers say they don't like it, but we don't like it just as much as they don't. Uh, yeah, because they complain because they get stuck in that, but trust me, we don't like to pull you either. and then when you're off pulling a truck, it's mainly our guys that do it too. But whenever you're off pulling a truck, because we don't let anybody dump in front of another load, because we used to have D8 dozers and they took them from us and give us D6s because they're easier on fuel. But we don't let nobody dump in front of another load because that little bulldozer, man, it can't even handle one load, let alone two. But whenever you're off pulling a truck, if the dumping area is full, they just come in and just start freestyle dumping 2 and 3 deep, and by the time you get back over to push the trash, now you're really behind because you can't get them loads pushed because you got a wee little dinky bulldozer. And yeah, so I mean, we don't like pulling trucks either. If somebody had a little, little respect for the next guy, wouldn't be so bad. But then then they'll back in there and just dump anywhere they want because they're tired of waiting on you pushing the loads while your coworker, made it to where it's taking forever here, stringing it out and that. But they'll go over and just do what they want. I'm like, man, these guys, if you're at McDonald's and they're taking too long to make your burger, do you jump behind the counter and make your own burger? I mean, it ain't no different here. Or they'll dump, and what I like is whenever they leave the dumping face and they throw all their garbage out the window going down the road. We got people that actually have to pick that stuff up every day. If you're not in the immediate dumping area, you're littering. Like you're inside of a landfill, but you're still legit littering. It don't make no sense, man. It drives me nuts. Is your dirt wet, or are you saying that it being wet at the landfill? We didn't accomplish much today, guys, but I'll still work on it here and there. And we'll get the forest ground here finished up. Get some trees on it. And like I said, we'll make them trees invisible so they're not in our road, so we can get our forest ground on this backside hill. And we gotta do this over here. I still gotta finish painting the forest needles on there. See, I like how this top piece turned out, but it took me a lot longer to do because I actually sat there and just dabbed it all in. It took forever to do. But the overall look of it came out a lot better, I think. Either way, it'll look good once we get everything on there. Get them trees in. Because we still got a lot of stuff to add to this yet. Yeah, definitely can't do the whole map like this. I didn't plan on it. Like I said, I want to do some of the areas on the map to where it's just like the trees are in the grass. Some I want to do like this. Like it's the whole map's going to have its own look. Each area is going to have its own look. You know what I'm saying? With the different tree species and all that. So we got quite a few different trees. But if I did the whole map like this, man, it would take forever. It would look good though, but it's gonna take forever. Alright, but that's it for this one, ladies and gents. I gotta get out there and start working on the truck so I can get my truck fixed. I don't want to, but you know. Yeah, so again, let me refresh this stream, make sure somebody didn't say nothing that I missed. Nope. Yeah, so again, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, where the map is headed, hit that subscribe button, mash them notification bells, and I'm out. Deuces.